How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, there's a reason why I'm not doing videos. My girlfriend screwed up my modem. She keeps moving the chair forward, unplugging the power strip that has the modem and the Mac on it, and she shorted out my modem. So they're sending me a new modem on Wednesday. But this is the third time she's done this after I told her nicely the first time, not so nicely the second time. And this morning I had to read her the riot act. The modem keeps stopping. And it's really annoying. I can't get on the internet. And the power strips are running from one power strip to another because of the way the plugs are in here. There's a plug behind the bookcase over there. There's a plug behind the bookcase over there. Unless I move all the stuff on top of the bookcases and move the bookcase out about a foot, once I get the Belkin power strip, which is a flat power strip instead of having the prongs this way, and that won't pull out of the wall, but she still leans on it. She still runs the wheels of this chair I sit in into the cord, and this morning she unplugged the two cords that were attached leading from one power strip to the other, and disconnected the internet and screwed the modem up. So this is really aggravating. I have to keep shutting down my computer, turning off Firefox or restart my computer, I'm sorry, turning off Firefox and Safari, and then redoing it. So I told her, if you can't use a computer like I asked, you're not going to get to use the computer. And she still hadn't found a place to live. In the meantime, I want to thank my subscribers, and sorry about the eye drooping. I noticed when I watched an interview with Dick Cavett with Orson Welles, he said eye contact is everything in films. You've got to use your eyes. Well, I don't even notice that. I'm just doing stuff. So I guess I'm not there yet. Even after 400 and some videos, I have to keep my eyes open consciously. And I don't know why my eyebrow keeps going up. I am not Spock. So anyway, I want to talk today about Donald Trump and Megyn Kelley. And Fox has about 30 blondes on their staff of newscasters and reporters. And the question is, of course, Trump has called Megyn Kelley a bimbo, which is a word for an unintelligent woman. The male can also be called a bimbo. And Fox has not called Megyn Kelley a journalist. And there's a good reason for this. If you look in the dictionary online, the word journalist is someone who comments on things and uses a camera or other media to do their thing. And, well, Megyn Kelley has no training as a journalist. She started out, she graduated from law school, got a job with Equifax as an attorney, and then, I don't know how, but a television station offered her a job and sent her to do stories on new Supreme Court nominees. But as far as I can determine, I didn't do an extensive search on her history, but looked at the Wikipedia, she has no training in journalism, no degree, no classes, never attended a journalism school. So, and the local owner of the local Martinez News Gazette says if you don't have a journalism degree, you're not a journalist and you're not a reporter. So by his criteria, she's not a journalist, and Trump is right once again. She went after Trump, and there's a picture of her in the hallway before the debate, and I'm going to quote this the night before debate. The question is whether this is actually not to be too grandiose about it, because Fox News is hosting it and I'm a co-moderator, but this is actually because they have the potential to change the course of history, question mark. I mean, one of those guys could be out by 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Megyn Kelley, 8/5/15, night before the debate. And there are 4 blondes in this picture. Megyn Kelley, another blonde, a little older than her, a blonde in the back, looking around the same age as the older one, and a very old blonde, maybe a makeup woman or something. So there's 4 blondes in the hallway right there, and Megyn Kelley is pointing at the camera, which indicates to me that she was already deciding to go after someone in the debate to sabotage them, to make herself look good and make quote unquote history. And that person, of course, is Donald Trump. Megyn Kelley, according to Roger Ailes, is a talent. Well, I don't know what talent means to Ailes. And people on Fox have defended her for Trump's attack, but Trump said, you clotheslined me, you set me up, you went out of your way to attack me, and it was unfair, and he's absolutely right. Megyn Kelley is another blonde that they put on there who doesn't have the criteria to be a journalist, and frankly, from what I've seen of her show, I don't see why anybody would watch it, because it's, there's nothing. She comments on things and she gives her opinions, but is that any different than Bill O'Reilly and other people? Bill O'Reilly was a reporter. Hannity may have not done reporting. Beck is what he was on was a writer. There are other people. They have a background in reporting, and a long background in reporting. And Megyn doesn't. She worked for one TV station, if I remember correctly, and with no experience in TV. They just put her on the air. So the next time you see Fox and Roger Ailes and the other hosts defend Kelley for her actions, think about this. This woman is not a journalist. She's a talking head like some of the other talking heads. If Megyn Kelley burns and crashes, they'll drag out another Megyn Kelley and put her on the air because she looks good. And there's intimation that she may want to go to CNN. So, and she's not directly applying to Trump because she didn't want to damage her chances when her contract's up to go to another network. I personally think she's a liberal in hiding, and that's why she attacked Trump. So, and Trump this week is being attacked for his proposed tax policies. He wants hedge fund managers to pay more than 10 to 12%. He wants American companies that ship their factories overseas to pay more on the money they get overseas. Right now they can bank that money and not pay little or nothing. And he wants the flat tax, which would be good for most people except the low-income people like me. And I've never quite understood in St. Louis, George Norrie's adopted hometown, they're raising the minimum wage to $12 an hour, and yet no one raises our wages. We get $20 maybe at the beginning of the year, and yet food and gas prices keep going up, rents keep going up, clothing keeps going up, other expenses. But the people least able to pay it don't get a humongous raise. If I'm getting the equivalent of $12 an hour, 10 would be 120, 20 would be 240, and 4 would be 48. So it'd be $288 a day. You don't even make that go. Well, that would be if you work 24 hours, but let's do it 12 times 8. That's $96 a day. That's $2,700 plus. Am I doing that right? 96 times 3 is 18. 288. Yeah, 288. No, is that right? 96 times 10 would be 960. It'd be $28.80 for the month if you worked a 40-hour week. And that's almost as much as my late mother got from her pension benefit. So, it'd be a far cry from what I get now. And the Norris show, the last I heard, it's still being carted out to networks. They're still taking a look at it. So nothing's going on that score at the moment. I briefly talked with Tom Danheiser, who called me, and that was kind of fun. But I haven't heard anything from George. So when you hear Fox whining about Megyn Kelley and how Trump is treating her, remember, she's not a journalist. She's another talking head on that network, just like CNN has their own pretty little girls and pretty little boys. They're not news people. And they've compared her to Walter Cronkite, and Breitbart said this is the first time someone called her on her lack of impartiality. Well, Walter Cronkite was not impartial either. Lifelong liberal, and he did everything he could to destroy the image of the U.S. Army in Vietnam, saying that we lost the Tet Offensive when we won. So, she's not impartial. She wouldn't have acted toward Trump. She didn't give too many hardline questions to the other people on the dais, but she went after Trump with a really bad question that should never have been asked. He was attacking one person, that's the anti-gun nut, Rosie O'Donnell, who said, if you own a gun, I don't care, you should be taken out and be sent to prison. So this is her disdain for the Second Amendment. Maybe Rosie needs to sent to a women's prison and they could do one of those women's movies. We saw her in the Flintstones. She wasn't Betty Rubble. She was more like, I don't know what, but she didn't look like what I envisioned or my girlfriend envisioned Betty Rubble to be. So, Trump calling her a pig may not have been right either, but she's not exactly a skinny mini. So, not that I'm one to talk, mind you, but I can't stand Rosie O'Donnell, and he's one of these shrews that gets noticed because she's vocal, and yet her words are so stupid that no one in the right mind would pay attention to her. All right, this is the guy from Pittsburgh. I'll be back in a minute with another video, if I can put it on the internet. Catch you later. Bye-bye.